welcome back to Squatting Saffron. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Nav. I am a certified ACE personal trainer and a NASM nutrition coach, and I make videos on nutrition and exercise videos so you guys can reach your own fitness goals. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make Chinese chicken with vegetables. If you do not like chicken, you can always substitute it for tofu, paneer, shrimp. You can substitute it for steak, anything that you like, but make sure it has a good source of protein in it. Before we head to the kitchen, make sure you hit that like button, share it with all your friends, and always make sure you do subscribe if you haven't already so you can be updated on my future videos. For the ingredients, what you're going to need is some brown rice. You can use white rice if you like that better. I've already cooked mine, and I'm using this brand right here. You're going to need some chicken. I have, I think, 2 chicken breasts, cut them in chunks. About 2 cups of broccoli. And about 2 cups of mushrooms. Some water. And I have minced ginger and garlic. You're going to need a spoon. Some soy sauce. Honey, an extra plate, and I'm using this to put sauce whenever I'm done. Time to make the chicken. Grab your pan, put it on medium high. I'm gonna put olive oil, I'm going to grab my chicken. I'm going to first cook the chicken. Now you can see that the chicken is starting to turn its color. It's kind of becoming a little bit whitish. So I like to add a little bit of water into my chicken as I'm cooking it, and that just makes sure that it's really moist from inside. And then when you're done with the chicken, you want to make sure that it's not chewy. So this is a really good tip. Then I'm just going to put a lid on it so I can just steam it up. If you do have chicken that is a little bit chewy and you notice that every time you make it, it is, to avoid that, always add some water and then put a lid on it and give it some steam. I think this is one of the things I always do, and one things I mentioned before in my other previous videos, whenever I make chicken, that is something that I do. Now you see that the water is still a little bit there. It's almost all soaked up, and that's what you want. You want to make sure your chicken soaks it all up. I'm going to put a lid back on it. It wasn't quite done yet. I'm trying to show you what it should look like. Now you can see that there is still water a little bit on the sides. I really want to make sure that that all gets soaked up. Bring you guys in just a little bit closer. There you go. That's how you see how much water is left. And I didn't really measure how much water. I just kind of eyeballed it. I probably put about maybe a half a cup or so. And now I'm testing to make sure that the chicken is cooked all the way. So if it breaks easily with your spatula in the pan, that's how you know it's done. But if it's kind of still a little bit hard, then you probably have to put a little bit more water in it, give it some steam, and then come back to it and then check it again. And that's what ensures that your chicken is cooked all the way through inside and not chewy. As you can see, I have some pieces that are breaking and some pieces that are not, and I still have some water in there. I believe I did add a little bit more water in there, so I'm going to steam it up a little bit more and come back to it later. So here I am. I'm showing you exactly how to make your chicken. A lot of people commonly make their chicken wrong. So here I want to make sure that you actually do cook your meat properly, because cooked meat is better than having half cooked, and you don't want stomach issues. So there you go. Here I'm showing you that how it looks like from inside. It's not pink inside. It's not like a light baby pink. So that's how you know that it's cooked inside. And it's changed all of its color, and also the size of the chicken has changed too. I know I'm being so descriptive about the chicken, but honestly, I really don't want people to mess this up. And there you go. Now all the water is soaked up. And I actually want to cook this until it's golden brown. As you can see, I take my meat really seriously, and I want to make sure that people are also cooking properly as well. So you see that the edges have gotten golden brown. And I'm just tossing it around here and there, making sure, getting all the sides of the chicken, make sure it's all golden brown. I am going back in again and stabbing it, making sure that it's not chewy. If it is, keep adding a little bit of water. And there you go. Now all the edges are pretty much golden brown. And then that plate that I had on the side, I'm just going to put that chicken in there, and then put that chicken up to the side. Now I'm using the same pan. I kind of put it separately. And there you go. That's what the chicken looks like. Okay, moving on to the pan. I put it a little bit to the side because it was a little too hot. I'm going to put a little bit more oil in it so that the chicken soaked it all up. Now it's time to make my veggies. First I'm going to grab the ginger and the garlic that I've minced. And I'm going to put it in the pan. I put the pan to the side. Ginger and garlic really do pop whenever the heat is on too high. So I like to put it to the side so that then it doesn't burn. And once the pan cools down, I do put it back on the stove. And you want to about saute this for about a minute. I'm going to add the chicken back in. I'm going to grab some soy sauce. I like soy sauce, so I added a little bit extra. And I do have the full recipe with the quantities and how much I've used in the description box too. So don't forget to check that out. Now I'm going to grab my veggies. I first grab my broccoli and put my mushrooms to the side. I don't like my mushrooms to be really soggy, so I try to make sure that I steam my broccoli first. And a good indication that your broccoli is done is you're going to start to smell it, and also the broccoli is going to change its color, so it's going to be a little bit more of a darker green. So I'm going to add the mushrooms. I'm trying to mix it really carefully. I should have got a bigger pan though. I underestimated how much I put in there. Now I'm going to grab my honey. This is my secret recipe. This adds such a nice, sweet, little tangy flavor, so it's not too bland with just the soy sauce and the veggies. And this kind of caramelizes the veggies and the chicken, and it just is so good. I'm just mixing that all up.
Now I'm going to add a little bit water. The reason being is because I felt like my chicken and my vegetables were a little bit too dry. So to make the honey stick better and to really make it all caramelized, I added a little bit of water. And that kind of makes it a little bit more syrupy, so then it gets all over the chicken and the vegetables. And there you have it. That's what it looks like. After I'm done, I'm just going to decorate this and plate it. I was gonna eat afterwards, so I said, might as well just show you how I'm plating my food. I grabbed a little bit of that brown rice. I'm gonna put my chicken on top. Oh, it's so nice and steamy. And you can add more soy sauce if you like more soy sauce. And you can definitely add this. I have this Asian bang bang sauce. It's kind of like mayonnaise. And I just got it over the counter really on the grocery store. And I thought it was a really good way to add a little bit more spice and kick to the meal. And that's what it looks like. I hope you guys give this a try and let me know what you think.